Hi, Kevin from website. We've got another video of Classroom Classics 2 for you. And for this week, we're working on Carry Tiger to Mountain and the diagonal single whip. So hang in there, we've got a couple little details on that to talk about. Well, the first thing I want to mention, and you'll probably notice, is I did get my hair cut. And sorry, Ray, we didn't go with the style you were suggesting. We're going with more of a wash and wear. It's bicycle motorcycle season, so this just keeps everything a little more tame. This week we did a couple of moves: Carry Tiger to Mountain and diagonal single whip. Carry Tiger to Mountain, we noticed that there's a couple of things that people do that want to try and avoid, and part of it is right in the first pivot. When you're in crossed hands, so yes, you're facing in the same direction as when you started the set doing the opening of Tai Chi. You come up and you're in crossed hands and you're going to turn, so the hands will separate, of course the elbows down, and as the hands separate you just sort of start to do this natural turn of the body and you'll pivot on the left heel. So you pick up the toe and pivot around on that heel as the arms separate. Now remember, again, it's a big tiger. So you got a 500-pound tiger in your arms here. You're going to relax your weight into that left leg and you're going to pick up the right foot and step out to the right corner. From there, the hands just fall into place and push through for the right brush knee. The most common thing that people do, and probably because their weight is a little off balance, is they will turn and pivot on the toe, which puts your foot way out behind you, so now your balance is in the wrong place and you have to shift your weight back into that leg. So again, make sure that you pivot on the heel, so you turn that toe as the body turns to point towards the other foot, and then you can just relax into that leg and step out. The other thing that people do, and I'm just trying to think of this as I'm going along here, make sure you turn with the pivot. Make sure the body turns, because quite often people will just sort of flick the foot in. So they'll just sort of separate and flick the foot in, and now you're off balance because the body hasn't turned. You're just getting kind of twisted up. So make sure this whole thing turns as a unit. That keeps the spine lined up with the shoulders and the hips. And then when you go into here, you push from the leg and go into the right brush knee. So very simple. Keep it simple, keep it relaxed, keep it balanced, so that turn is all together. Following going into the Carry Tiger, of course it's very much like you're doing a brush knee and then the second and third part of grass bird's tail. So doing the wrist push and then the two-handed push. So that's pretty straightforward. People don't have too much problem doing that part of it. Coming around into the diagonal single whip, very much like doing the first whip to one side, and pretty much all the whips start out the same. You go from the two-handed push of Carry Tiger, the elbows drop, and then you turn the body again. Turn and pivot on the right heel until the toes are pointing towards each other. So now I'm back facing the starting position direction. You're going to relax the weight into the right leg. You're going to place the left toe at 45 degrees and then stand up, and the arms are a kind of rounded position. So you can see that they're rounded, not straight out. There can be a tendency, and even in the other whip to one side, for people to lift the shoulder to get the arm out. And the same with this, is they lift the shoulder to push the arm out. So you can see how my shoulders get tilted. So you want the shoulders relaxed and the arms are kind of around it. It's just sort of this expression as you stand up. So very relaxed, about shoulder height with the right arm, and the right hand is turned over and the left hand is pushing out. So it's almost like grass bird's tail, the first part, but both palms are pressing out. Once again, as you come around, there's this expression as you turn, Relax the weight, place the left toe, and then stand up. And the angle, the hands are pushing out along the line of the right toe, and the left foot is at 45 degrees, just touching. All the weight is in the right leg. So you stand up, and there's this expression, and then you'll step over and go into the next move. So very simple. Keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the body, the shoulders and hips lined up, and don't push with the shoulder. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Check out our website, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you got any questions, please feel free to ask. Talk to you later. Bye.